Richard Nixon.
I doubt that.
Congressman Deutsch, watching this hearing today, I mean, Republicans relitigating Watergate, Democrats focusing on the Mueller report, yet another example of a kind of a tale of two hearings. Was anything accomplished?
Sure. Today was actually a really important step forward in getting to the truth, Anderson. What you saw today over the course of 4 hours was a very thoughtful and deliberate approach to what was in the Mueller report and making sure that everyone in America starts to understand it so that we can have the kind of important discussion that's necessary about what steps should come next.
The documents that the Justice Department is going to provide to your committee, do you know when you'll be able to actually view them and where you'll be able to view them?
Well, I'm expecting to be able to view them this week. It's a good step. I'm glad we're going to be getting these documents. Frankly, we should have gotten them weeks ago. There was no reason to withhold them. This is one further attempt at stonewalling, which is, again, why today's hearing was so important, because despite these efforts to prevent us from getting to the truth, today, finally, we had the chance, again, in a really thoughtful way. While my Republican colleagues were spinning conspiracy theories, we were actually delving into the many ways that the president, as laid out in the Mueller report, may have engaged in obstruction of justice.
And to be clear, these documents, are they going to give the Democrats on the committee everything that they've requested from the Department of Justice?
I don't think so, and I look forward to seeing what's in them. But we're still going to go forward this week, tomorrow. We're still going to go forward in enforcing our subpoenas. Today was a good hearing, but it's not ideal. What we want are the fact witnesses. We want to hear directly from Don McGahn. We want to hear from the Attorney General, and we're going to do what we need to enforce the subpoenas and get them in front of us so that we can ask them the questions that the American people want us to ask as well.
So what is the next step on actually getting, the people who were in the room at the time, to getting Don McGahn, getting others actually to testify?
Sure. Well, tomorrow, as I said, tomorrow we're going to go, the House is going to authorize going to court to enforce the subpoenas that Don McGahn and the Attorney General have refused to comply with. So we're going to pursue all those avenues. At the same time,
what does that mean? How are you going to enforce them?
We're going to go into court. We're going to go into court, and we're going to pursue contempt if they don't come in. That's the next step. At the same time, though, we're going to continue with this investigation, serious investigation that we started just on March 4th, and we're going to hold hearings throughout the rest of this month that will lay out in detail for the American people all of the ways that the Mueller report and Mueller's team analyze the various ways that the president appears to have committed obstruction of justice.
And do you still want Mueller?
I think it would be helpful for Mueller to come in. For anyone who saw him in his brief press remarks when he closed down his office, referring to his work, his document, it's clear it was an important reminder of the time he spent working on it. And there's no one who can better respond to the questions that we have about the investigation, about the president's refusal to answer any questions directly on a face-to-face basis. There's no one better than Mueller. So sure, I think we